Hello everyone in YouTube land, we lovers are back here as always. Alright, this is gonna be about something that happened a couple weeks ago, I think. It was pretty big. And I've actually just thought about doing a video about this right now. I never really thought about doing a video, ever talking about this, but yeah, it was pretty big. A lot of people are pissed off about it. People are still pissed off about it, and they will be for years, for a long time. I don't know. I think people should let it go, though. But it was big, and it was controversial, and it was all over the place online. And that was the Silent Hills Konami and Kojima drama that was going on. I thought I'd just post my thoughts on this whole debacle, or whatever you want to call it. I just called it a big old drama. Gaming drama. It's not your usual internet drama. I mean, it's really like, people are pissed off about this. Yeah, the Silent Hills PT thing. I mean, what a mess this whole thing was. I just don't know where to start with this. It's just, I think it's pretty ridiculous, but I think people need to settle down a little bit. You obviously can't get more Silent Hill games. I'm not the biggest Silent Hill fan. There's some of the games I like. I like the first 3 games and Shattered Memories. Those are really good. Obviously the series has been really hitting its dark times. It's really, especially now with Silent Hills being cancelled. And obviously there's just so much stuff going on with this whole thing. Obviously, the dust has settled a little bit. People can have time to think about what happened, obviously. But, obviously Silent Hills got cancelled. PT demo got removed, for good. It's just absolutely ridiculous, what happened with Kojima and Konami. But we don't know really what happened with them. We'll never know. They'll never speak to the public about it. Yeah, it was just absolutely ridiculous, They didn't need to do that. Obviously, I never played PT. So I watched quite a few videos on it, especially when it was first announced and people were playing it and the whole hype and everything like that. People were losing their minds over it. Oh my god, this is the scariest game ever, I've ever played. To me, it just looked like another jump scare game. PT, a little demo. Who knows what the actual Silent Hills game was going to turn out to be like. Maybe it was going to be like that, maybe it was something different. Obviously it had that Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead in it. Obviously he's in a bunch of other stuff, but he's now known as the Walking Dead guy, But, yeah, it's a shame that the whole thing fell through and why this all happened. But, things do fall through. There's a lot of games that fall through. A lot of canceled games that you never hear about, but this is, made a huge impact on people, and now no one can play PT ever again, because it was removed. It could have been something special, I don't know. But to me, the PT demo, from what I watched, it just looked like another jump scare game. It looked like it would have got old right away, If that really was how Silent Hills was going to turn out, like the PT demo, I don't know. I think that would have gotten old right away. Honestly, to be honest, I think that would have gotten old. The jump scares and just kind of okay. It did look really nice. It looked really pretty, but even though it was just a demo, but it was really cool that they decided to put a playable teaser out there for people to play. It's really nice, really cool. And it took people a couple hours to beat it. Even longer than that. Obviously it was really hard and challenging, and to actually fully beat that game, to get it to, anyways, yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know, Konami, a lot of people are saying they're acting really petty and immature, and they are, especially for removing PT and the whole Kojima thing and whatever like that. It's really immature and childish, but who knows? Again, I think people are letting their anger get the best of them. They're not really looking at what really happened. We'll never know what happened. You know, over there at Konami, we'll never know what happened at Konami and Kojima. What, you know, the differences that they had. Maybe he wanted to do something different, and who knows what the hell happened. You know, I'm not going to talk like I know what I'm talking about because we don't know. Yeah, it is pretty crazy, you know. It is a loss for the survival horror genre, and not just Silent Hill, survival horror in general, you know. But definitely in Silent Hill, you know, it lost a potentially great game. You never know. But I think, like I said, people are getting their anger. Their anger is just way too out of control, and I think people need to let it go. It's never going. And obviously, there's petitions now online now to bring it back. It's never going to happen. It's canceled. You know, Kojima is off of it now. It's just never going to happen. It's a real shame. You know, it did have potential, but I don't know. But they said that they are working on more Silent Hill games. Obviously, you can't just, you know, quit that series. Obviously, you know. But the series is obviously never going to be the same. You know, especially with Downpour. That was not a great game. Obviously, it had its problems, but you know, the series has been on a, you know, rocky road lately. You know, it's just really not, you know, the greatest. It's a very obscure series, but Silent Hills obviously put it on the map. You know, obviously it was trending on Twitter, and people were starting to notice it. Even people that didn't know what Silent Hill was, you know, took notice to it, and you're like playing the PT demo. Obviously, if you had a PS4, you're playing it, but yeah, you know, it made a huge impact on people. It really did. And it could have been something special. Who knows if that was Silent Hills would have turned out like PT. We'll never know. You know, it's a shame how everything had just happened. Kojima and Konami, I'm not going to talk too much about that stuff because I don't know what happened. You know, we'll never know. This video is just about the Silent Hills thing and not Kojima and Konami. Cause I'm not going to talk about that because I'm not going to, you know, run into things there. You know, I mean, I'm not going to just, yeah, get my facts wrong. Cause we don't know what happened. We just don't know what happened over there. And I want to say this, I'm not the biggest Kojima fan at all, really. I'm not the biggest Metal Gear Solid fan either, so. But I do like Silent Hill, I really do. When it comes to survival horror, obviously, I'm a Resident Evil guy. But, yeah, I mean, I like Konami, I like their games, I like Castlevania. That's probably my favorite property, or IP from them. Yeah, I don't know. Sucks. But hopefully the next Silent Hill game will be good. Who knows what will happen in the future of the series and the future of Konami, especially. You know, but it's kind of funny that everyone's saying, you know, they're going down because, you know, is it all because of Silent Hills? You know, I mean, Silent Hills is not going to make a dent. You know, obviously they do have a lot of money, and they do a lot of other stuff besides games, pachinko machines or something like that or whatever, and a lot of other stuff. So, I mean, they're not going anywhere. Obviously, they're moving on to mobile stuff, I believe, and other. They're going to be doing fine, but as for now, you know, they're old school fans and they're hardcore fans. They're abandoning them, pretty much. You know, Castlevania is dead. Obviously, we're getting that new game, that new successor to Castlevania, but you know, maybe we'll get a successor to Silent Hill. Maybe we'll see a Kickstarter for that, since we're seeing Kickstarters for a lot of different types of games. But yeah, it's, you know, who knows what the future holds for Konami and Silent Hill, and especially Silent Hill. It's a big blow to the fans and the series, and yeah, it just sucks. So that's my video on this, my own take on it. Just wanted to keep quiet about it, but I was not actually planning on doing a video about this. I was like, yeah, why not? I'll do it. Um, since there's nothing really going on at the moment, and it's survival horror related. I love survival horror, obviously, but like I said, not the biggest Silent Hill fan. I like some of the games; they're good. Um, some of the stories don't really make sense, but you know, they're very deep games. But yeah, they're fun. They're scary. Yeah, that's all I can say about this. I'm gonna ramble on here. So, post your comments down below. Do you have a response? What do you think about this whole Silent Hills thing, Konami and Kojima, and then removing PT so people can't experience it anymore? What do you think about all this stuff? It's a big mess, obviously. So, but yeah, this video is just related to Silent Hills and a little bit about Konami. Didn't talk about the whole Konami and Kojima drama. Don't want to really talk about that because I don't know. We don't know what happened really. So it's not worth talking about that. You know, we'll never know what happened behind closed doors. So, but that was probably the, you know, for gaming news this year, that is probably one of the biggest things that happened this year. Honestly, removing PT and the whole Kojima and Konami drama is probably the biggest news, gaming news this year. It has to be the biggest story. So, yeah, comment down below. What do you think about this? Very responsive if you want to. Peace out. More random videos coming up soon. Yeah, E3 is right around the corner. Obviously, I already did my videos about that. Splatoon is coming out soon. I will be picking up Splatoon on Monday, and I'll be playing the hell out of that. I won't do a review for a while, because E3 is going to get in the way, and I gotta do videos for E3, and I want to play Splatoon to the fullest. You know, I want to experience the fullest, single player, online, all the modes, everything. I want to play everything, and we'll get a review for that. So, peace out. Later, can't wait for E3 and Splatoon. So, but yeah, I'll be picking up Splatoon on Monday. So, peace out. Later. Bye.